Randy Cantrell here, co-host of Hot Springs Village Inside Out, along with Dennis Simpson. We've made a few updates at the website. Thought I would review these changes with you so you can easily navigate the website. There are two ways to get to the website: hotspringsvillageinsideout.com or the abbreviated way, hsvinsideout.com. Either way, it will take you to this website. I'm going to be showing you this on a desktop. A laptop, it will look the same. If you're on a mobile device, a cell phone or a tablet or an iPad, it will look slightly different, but pretty much the same. The menu across the top, Home, About, Host, that's where you can read brief bios about me and Dennis. Subscribe to the podcast. A new feature, You Ask, We Answer. If you click that, you're going to be taken to a page that's going to have this Google form. We are soliciting you to submit your questions about Hot Springs Village, and we will do our best to answer these questions in an upcoming episode. No promises because, well, some questions might be more entertaining than others, but we would encourage you to go there to You Ask, We Answer, and submit your questions there. We would like your first name. You can give us your full name, but we would love to have your first name because, well, we'd like to use it when we answer the question, but that's strictly up to you. Let's go back to the home page. The very top of the page is going to be the most recent episode. In this case, on August the 7th, 2021, we re-released the history of Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. We did a few updates to this episode, which had been released about a month earlier, but the most recent episode will be here at the top of the page. When you scroll down, you will then see some other episodes. You need to make note at the bottom, there are 3 pages. So there are 3 pages of content, and you can hit next page to go back, or you can go directly to a page. You can also hit this little magnifying glass and you can search. If you want to search for an episode that has a particular subject, you can do that here. Along the right-hand side, we have inserted must-see episodes. These are episodes that really don't have a timely kind of an issue. These are what content creators call evergreen content. This is content that's going to be pretty useful no matter when you come to the website or when you discover our podcast. In this case, it starts at the top with the 360 tour of noteworthy destinations just outside Hot Springs Village. We did a 2-part series on that. Buying tax sale lots inside the village, reserved property, golf courses, and then the history. There will be no more than 6 or 7 of these listed at any given time. In addition, we have inserted social media icons at the top. You can click the Facebook icon and it will take you to Facebook, directly to our Facebook group. If you are not in the group, I'm already in the group, as you can tell, being one of the founders of this show. But you can click to join, and you can even invite your friends. We currently have 787 members and growing, so thank you for that. We also have a YouTube channel. You can click on the YouTube icon. It will take you over there. We currently are trying our best to get to 100 subscribers. Hopefully by the time you watch this, we have thousands of subscribers, but we're working our way to 100. So this is the YouTube channel. And then we just, for those of you that still use LinkedIn or are in the workforce, and we've just started this. We just launched a LinkedIn page as well. So we have those social media icons on the top right-hand corner. If you want to subscribe to the podcast, there are all kinds of ways that you can do that with Apple Podcast and Google Podcasts and Spotify and Amazon, iHeartRadio. I'm going to tell you the easiest way to make sure that you never miss an episode. If you will scroll down to the bottom in what we call the footer of the website, this is all this black area. In the very first left-hand column, directly below About Us, is Subscribe and Tell a Friend. Forget subscribe to the podcast if you don't know how or you're confused about it. Just go to join our email list. And when you click on that, you'll be taken to this page where you will be required to insert your email address. We would love to have your first and last name. Those are not required. Enter your email address, first and last name, and hit subscribe, and you will receive an email once a week, unless we've got something special to communicate to you, but you will automatically get an email every week that gives links to the episodes that we have released the week prior. That way, one email ensures that you miss nothing. It is the easiest way to subscribe to the podcast. There are all kinds of ways to connect with Dennis and I. You can do that here. We have voicemail. We have a general email address. Dennis and I both have our own email address. If you go to the host page, you will see again the brief bio of each of us. Randy at HSV Inside Out, Dennis at HSVinsideout.com. In addition, we have a contact page right below You Ask, We Answer. You can click that, and you can fill this form out if you care to give us some feedback. And that's easy navigation of the website. We appreciate you listening. I've just got one call to action, one favor that I would ask you to do, and that is, please, please, please tell a friend about the show. Thank you.